The crisis of Crazy Horse has been a subject in discussion for many years now. It is an ongoing struggle involving numerous stakeholders, each with different interests and perspectives. The crisis of Crazy Horse revolves around proper protocol for honor traditional tribal ceremonies that were disrupted in the past due to the creation of the U.S. Army Fort Crazy Horse. Native American activists are now attempting to enforce traditional ceremonies, while the U.S. Army and other local entities try to balance the new environment of political correctness and respect for Native American heritage. The use of sacred sites must be agreed upon by all involved in order to observe the protocols set forth in the medicine wheel. The exclusion of trespassers to the sites and other agents of disruption must be monitored and respected. In addition, respect for the sacred items and location of the sites must be maintained in accordance with tribal protocols. Allowing non-Native American viewings and takings of the sacred sites would be a violation of tribal protocols and an insult to tribal culture and heritage. Government regulation and oversight of all associated activities must be strictly enforced to fully protect the safety of the sites. Tourism of the sites must also be carefully monitored to prevent any damages attributed to too many visitors, while still maintaining the cultural integrity of the sites. The dispute over Crazy Horse has also involved ongoing debates over who owns the land and the rights to it. Native American tribes and local ranchers have made claims to the land in attempts to protect the historic and cultural value of it. As a result of these legal battles, the U.S. Army may be forced to relinquish control of the property to Native American tribes. Without proper understanding and agreement from all of the affected stakeholders, reaching a peaceful and beneficial resolution of the crisis at Crazy Horse may prove more difficult than anticipated. To bring peace to the region, successful communication and compromise between all involved must be achieved. The risk of reactivating the conflict is real if no satisfactory solution is proposed that accommodates the views of all the parties. In an effort to bring a peaceful resolution to the crisis, various organizations and voluntary advocates have taken it upon themselves to organize peace-building initiatives throughout the region. These facilitators have sought to remember all those affected by the crisis and to recognize the needs and concerns of all the stakeholders. To bring much-needed resolution to the crisis, the sacred ceremonies of the Native Americans must be preserved and respected, while the safety of the visitors must also be carefully managed. Cultural identities and customs must be encouraged and respected, while the rights and property of all parties must be preserved. The key to developing a successful course of action rests in the acknowledgement of mistakes and violations that have occurred in the past, and using that knowledge to work towards a more collective understanding. Additional attempts to promote understanding among all those involved have revolved around the establishment of cultural centers and collaboration between all the interested parties. Establishing these centers has allowed for the exchange of ideas and the presentation of perspectives to better understand the beliefs and goals of all stakeholders. This includes understanding the ways the government and other organizations can actively support Native American traditions and practices. It is only through these open conversations and motivation to reach a peaceful resolution at Crazy Horse that the crisis will end and stability will be restored. International organizations and engage tribal leaders in collaborative teenage activities to ensure the preservation of long-standing tribal traditions, while also reconnecting the generations and reinforcing the cultural legacy of the Native Americans.